I saw that Cowboys owner, future owner, he's got a bunch of titles. Stephen Jones, the son of Jerry Jones, said that the biggest mistake they've made as a front office was not signing quarterback Dak Prescott sooner. And he's right. He's absolutely right. I'm just glad he admits it. So many times there's something that's obvious, but ego, pride, whatever prevents people from saying what everyone else knows. And maybe that's why Stephen Jones said it, because everyone else knows. Now, I doubt that Jerry Jones would say it. Jerry Jones would say, we did this at the right time. It's a lame impersonation. I was kind of half trying to and not really trying to, because I knew it would sound more like Ross Perot. But regardless, Jerry would say, we did this at the right time. We did everything just right. This was exactly what we planned to do. No. And this is the message to all other teams out there. This is the flip side of the Carson Wentz, Jared Goff cautionary tale. You don't want to give a guy a big contract after 3 seasons at the quarterback position when maybe you're not 100% sold that he's the guy. On the other side, when you are 100% sold that he is the guy, you don't want to screw around, especially if he wasn't a first-round pick. That's what made it even worse for the Cowboys. On the plus side, they got 4 years of Dak Prescott at bargain basement prices. But with only 4 years to free agency, which meant franchise tag last year, second franchise tag this year, maximum leverage for Dak Prescott, because next year he would have gotten a 44% raise over this year's ridiculously high franchise tag salary. They had to do that deal. And because they didn't swoop in the moment the window opens, and remember, the window opens upon completion of the third regular season, not third postseason or third full year. You don't have to wait until the start of the league year in March. The minute the gun sounds to end the last game of the player's third regular season, if it's a drafted player, any round, that's when you can go in and sign him to a new contract. And I've said time and again, they should have had a package ready to go. And you still got playoff games to cap your third season. You still got injury risk. You've got 1 more year of your contract. You don't know what's going to happen with your career. If they were sold on him then, that's when they should have swooped in. And you know what? Maybe they weren't completely sold on him then. Maybe they wanted to see what he'd do in a contract year. And then maybe they wanted to see how it would go in his franchise tag year, even though he broke his ankle in week 5. I don't know if they were 100% sold, but based upon the contract they've given him, based upon the fact that last year they used the exclusive level of the franchise tag, it tells me they were sold. So the point is this: for as far as we're concerned right now, the Browns and Baker Mayfield, the Bills and Josh Allen, the Ravens and Lamar Jackson, if the team is sold, then buy that guy's contract rights well beyond today. If you're not quite sure, then you let it play out. You're taking the risk. For example, Baker Mayfield has an MVP year. Maybe the Browns aren't 100% sold. Maybe they want to see what he does this year. Will he regress like he did in 2019? Or will he go to the next level like we saw him do in the second half of 2020? If they wait and he goes up, price goes up. That's the risk. Now, for the Browns, I'd say, based upon what I've seen, wait a year. For the Ravens, I wouldn't wait. I know some people are not completely sold on Lamar Jackson as a total package quarterback. I think some of that may have something to do with the offense they run. But the Ravens have completely reconfigured their offense for Lamar Jackson. They're sold on this guy. Don't wait. Josh Allen and the Bills, do not wait. I talked about that a week or so ago. I think they're playing with fire, frankly, if they wait on Josh Allen's contract, because his value is only going to go up and up and up. Now is the time to making an offer he won't refuse. And that's the lesson to be learned from what Stephen Jones has admitted about the Cowboys' failure once they knew that Dak was their guy to get that deal done. Because look, once you know that's what you want to do, every day you wait, it's only going to get more expensive. It's only going to be more complicated, because the closer the guy gets to the open market, the more leverage he acquires, the harder it's going to be to convince him to not, at that point, roll the dice and see what happens. That's what Dak Prescott had as a practical matter. He had 1 more year with the Cowboys, and after that, a ticket to the open market with no restrictions from the Cowboys. And they needed to offer him something that would get him to trade that in. And it took a huge contract to do it, because they waited as long as they did.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.